Hello and welcome to Someone Should Take Away My Bank Account Details or else I don't know, someone's gonna have them. But anyway, welcome to Xbox 360 Games Pickups. And I'm not sure which number this is, but in today's one, we got 6 games to take a look at. I was in CEX earlier and you saw a video before I did the PS2 pickups, we only had 1 game. Well, in this case, it's the opposite. I picked up a few. In terms of games that I've never heard of or seen before, there had quite a few. And then a few that I was suggested to me by a friend and so on. And it's like I said, I'm kind of at the point where I'm picking up kind of the last of the cheap 360 games that I know about or want. But I'm starting to explore random ones that I don't know anything about and haven't owned. So yeah, and by the way, after this video goes up, maybe 20-30 minutes later on, after it goes live, I'll be doing a video on here. Or sorry, not a video, a live stream on the main channel, reorganizing every single DVD and game I've got, because it is needing that. I did a video earlier where I got a new shelf, so that's kind of part of the reason. But let's start with the games. First up game, we got Need for Speed Rivals. And I wonder what it means by better with Kinect, but I am potentially getting a Kinect sensor. You'll see a video tomorrow if I do go through that. But we got Need for Speed Rivals for £2. I can't argue. You know, I do like Need for Speed. I do like a racing game. That kind of stuff does appeal to me. So, and I've said, let's get the stickers off of this one. That's sticker 1. And sticker 2, and I'm now going to have to clean off some residue. But yeah, pretty good game. Let's move on to the second one. Alright, so game number 2 is a game I've never heard of, but again, for £2, I'm game for it. That's a weird way of saying it. We got Thief, a game that I have absolutely... Do you know anything about it? Not the pair of us know absolutely nothing about it. Check out TerraKiller T1 for Transformers and Power Rangers content. Again, like, literally, I don't know anything about it. I'm assuming it has something to do with stealing. But anyway, let's get the stickers off this one. But like I said, for £2, and again, another one where I'm going to have to clean off the residue. That's 2 in a row. Yeah, not too bad. Again, for the price I paid for, I don't mind finding out what it's like. And a game that me and TerraKiller have both played the first one off, but we've not played this. The second Cars game. This will be from around like 2011. Let's check. Yeah, 2011 from when Cars 2 came out. So this should be quite good. I'm going to quickly get the stickers off this one. Well, what do you know? I don't have residue all over this one. But this should be quite good. It's, I've played quite a few games based off Cars. I remember as a kid I had one of the DS ones. It was a lot of fun for that game. But, you know, I'm excited to see what this one ends up being like. You know, Cars 2 had a very kind of James Bond kind of spy-esque plot to it. You know, that goddamn guy being somehow the main character. But, yeah. Let's jump on to the fourth game. Do you like Sonic? Because we have this. As recommended by TerraKiller T1. This is Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. And I'll have to rearrange my organization because it's another one of the ones that say goddamn classics on the side. But I like the cover art on this one. Again, it's just like one of the kind of Sonic racing games where the vehicle transforms based off the stage, is what I'm guessing. Got Wreck-It Ralph there for some reason. But yeah, not too bad a looking game. Again, the cheaper ones I pick up. Like, my one exception to picking up cheap games is sports games. Very rarely entertain me. But, let's get the stickers off. The stickers came off so nicely. In fact, I went to go peel the corner of one, and it just lifted right off. That's crazy. But that's a game I can't wait. The two of us are going to try this on split screen later on. Next up, we got is a game again I've never heard of, but it looks like it's to do with heists and stuff. Yeah, it could be interesting. It's Payday 2, and for the price that this one cost, it's kind of obvious why I picked this one up. It's the joy of the 360. All these games for dumb cheap. Why not give them a try? But you know, it looks like a game that just kind of crime to me. Again, I've not really had a look, but you know, the masks and the guns and the whole vault stuff kind of suggest that. But yeah, let's get the stickers off. Classics bestseller awarded. E3 2013 award winner. This game must be quite good then. I'm just assuming that it is. But, you know, we'll give it a try. Like, at some point in the future, I will talk about some of these games in some videos. Or at least I plan to. So that's all fine. Let's get on to the last game here. So I'm just going to take this. Put it over there. Last game we got is this UFC Undisputed 2009. Like, I don't like a lot of sport games. I'm not going to be playing cricket, golf, or any of the football or rugby or baseball or basketball games. But UFC, the fighting games, the boxing games, wrestling games is something that I am willing to get into and have played quite a bit before. And this one comes with a mark rather than a sticker. So we just got to take off one sticker, and for £1, couldn't say no. But yeah, not too bad. A game pickups. You'll get one of these again tomorrow. Like, these are not daily videos, but they are quite frequent, and it's not too bad a stack. And I've been saying eventually it's going to get to the point where I'm picking up the more expensive games, so become less frequent. Like the temptation to pick up Simpsons Hit and Run and spend the whole budget was there. In fact, I even had the Family Guy game, like Into the Multiverse, for this, which is like nearly 30 quid. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one of these.